For breakfast this morning, I had 2 large mangoes diced, and then I topped them with gluten-free granola and shredded coconut. And of course, I always eat my fill of whatever fruit or vegetable I'm having, but in this case, the 2 mangoes and the granola filled me up for breakfast. So once I get better at filming, I will show you how I make my cooked food, but let's just say I need some practice on that. So for now, I'm just going to show you the picture. So for lunch, what I made was black bean and chickpea burgers. This one in the picture is my husband's burger. I didn't have any gluten-free buns, and I tend not to use them anyways because they're just so thick and I don't really like them. So I always eat my burger on top of a bed of just shredded romaine lettuce. So these burgers are super easy to make, and you only need a few ingredients. So what you're going to do is you're going to need a food processor, and you're just going to add in your chickpeas, your black beans, your carrot, bell pepper, your garlic, your red chili powder, the cilantro or parsley, your tahini, and a pinch of salt and pepper. And then you're just going to pulse that for a little bit, and then you're going to need to scrape down the sides. And you're going to keep repeating that until you get a nice even mixture that doesn't have a whole lot of lumps in it. If it seems a little bit dry, you can add in a tablespoon of water. Just use 1 tablespoon at a time. You don't want it to get really wet or it's not going to stick together. It's just going to fall apart. And you don't want burgers that fall apart. So once you get it mixed up to a good consistency, you're going to put that mixture in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, or you can put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes if you're trying to hurry. And then once the time is up, remove your mixture from the fridge or freezer and preheat your oven to 350. Then place some parchment paper on a baking pan, and then you're going to make patties out of your mix. I use about 1/2 cup of mix at a time for each patty. So you're going to measure out evenly your mix and form patties out of it and put them on the parchment paper. And then you're going to bake them on the first side for 20 minutes and then flip them over and bake them for another 10 to 15 minutes depending upon how big you made your patties. Once they're all done baking, just serve them any way you would eat your regular burger. For my snack today after lunch, I made a blueberry banana smoothie, and in this one I just used 1/2 cup of almond milk, and then I used water for the rest of my liquid. You can use as much or as little water as you want. I use quite a bit of water because I like my smoothies a little bit on the thinner side. So obviously the more water or liquid you use, the thinner your smoothie is going to be. I used 2 bananas because I gave some to Baby T. Of course, she loves smoothies. And also a good handful of kale. And then I added in about 5 drops of the non-flavored sweet leaf drops. I put all of that in my Vitamix and I just blended it until it was as smooth as I wanted it. And that's what I had for snack. For dinner, I had some leftover rice in the fridge, so I just made some quick sushi rolls. And on top of the seaweed sheets, I added about 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of the rice, and then a few strips of carrot, avocado, and cucumber. And then I added a pinch of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, feel free to substitute parsley instead. Then I topped that with just a few drops of my avocado, cucumber, cilantro lime dressing, which is currently my favorite. Then I rolled them up tight, cut them into slices, and I enjoyed those for dinner. I think I made about 8 of these total, and I only ate about 3, which was enough to fill me up. Baby T ate just the filling. She won't touch seaweed with a 10-foot pole. And my sweet hubby polished off the rest. So that is what I ate today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and you can join me on this lifestyle transformation to eat real plant-based food without restriction and get fit with my workouts. Thanks again, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.